food. If you don't track your food, man, you are hiding from yourself. You're just like one of those people who takes pictures behind the kids. That's what you're doing when you don't track. If you get frustrated with tracking, like if you get frustrated with tracking because you just can't figure it out, I mean, you're a mother. How do you think your kids feel when they have struggles to read and you push them to read and you push them to read? A mother is a teacher. And if you don't teach your kids, well, how do they work out? They don't. Same thing with your diet and your fitness. If you don't learn yourself, you might as well be that mom who doesn't teach their kids. That's the truth. Sorry, sister. We have to learn. Unfortunately, no one taught you and I how to be fit and healthy when we were growing up. It's so sad that we as women get the short end of the stick. Because it starts, you get pregnant, you gain weight, and then you start fending for yourself on how to raise kids because the kids don't come with the manual. And no one teaches you, oh hey, by the way, the body is not just going to snap right back. No one tells you that. And then 30 years goes by and you're like, why am I 190 pounds? Well, that didn't come with the manual, that's why. Just like when the babies are born and we have to feed the babies breast milk formula and the doctors keep saying, feed your baby, that's how the baby grows. Well, same thing with food. When you eat, that's how you grow. Now you have to learn how to eat with what the science of the human body requires. And I didn't invent that. God did. So if you want to be frustrated with yourself, be frustrated with science and God and body and whatever else. This is not my invention, people. I'm just a messenger. I am just God's messenger telling you to eat food that God made. Call me Moses. So this is your reminder. If you're gonna leave my class right now and eat something that is not on a freaking meal plan, then this entire sweat-drenching workout went to nothing but cardiovascular health. But in terms of fat loss, nothing. I used to go to the gym, kill myself at the gym, come home, get on a scale, nothing happened. And I did that for 23 long years. So this is my speech for you for today. Hopefully it resonates. Because yesterday I went off on someone who's eating complete garbage and asking me why isn't she losing any weight. And she was literally eating fast food every single day and asking me why am I not losing any weight. And finally I'm like, I think I can be real with you. And I just handed it to her in a very loving Karina drama way. And I'm like, it's either I tell you this today or you're 77 asking me why am I not losing any weight. So we have to nip it in the bud now. So then tomorrow, for her, yesterday, today, she will have a better day. So, do you remember when your mom said, don't get caught with dirty underwear? Because you never know what's going to happen. For me, my mom used to say that in case there's an accident and the EMT has to undress me, you better have clean underwear on. My mom used to say the weirdest things. But you know what? It kind of now makes sense. Because now I'm telling you, don't get caught with dirty underwear. And that dirty underwear is planned food. Don't get caught without having planned food, planned groceries, and everything planned to set yourself up for a successful week. Don't get caught with dirty underwear, because when you get caught with dirty underwear, you end up having dirty food. You have dirty food, your body says, I don't know what to do with dirty food, because dirty food is not a nutrient for the body to do something with. You have to feed your body nutrients. Broccoli, chicken, anything that God made. Anything that's man-made, unfortunately, turns to fat. And that includes too many protein shakes, too many powders, too many fast food places, too many yogurts, too much milk, too much oat milk, too much granola, too much cheese, too much quiche, too much of some seasoning, too much of, you might not even know what it is, because so many people don't pay attention to what they eat. They just mindlessly eat what they think, but they don't know. And you have to be mindful. So before I track anything I eat, I look at it. Because I used to go to Starbucks every single day a couple of years ago, and I never tracked Starbucks because it's skinny vanilla latte. It's only 90 calories. It's like nothing. But then one day, little birdie said, hey, Karina, why don't you scan that? And I scanned it and saw that that was all sugar and way too many liquid carbs. And that was just not worth the calories. And I haven't been to Starbucks since. That's how you learn. You have to see what you're tracking and see what you're eating and read the label and open up your mind and open up your eyes to it all in order for it to eventually make sense. Just like a kid didn't learn how to walk in one day, the kid didn't learn how to crawl in one day, the kid didn't learn how to read in one day. Shit, my 5-year-old has been learning how to read for a year, and he still doesn't want to read, and he still doesn't read as well as you and I read, right? Because everything new takes time. Tracking is new, it's gonna take time, and you have to be in pain, and you have to be uncomfortable, and you have to fight your mind to push yourself to do what every single day you wake up in the morning and you look at yourself and you think, why am I not losing any weight? Or you get on that scale and you go, how am I up 4 pounds? What happened? That's what happened. That's what happened. You happened. You happened. And you're the only one that happened. Okay? I'm sure needed to hear this. If one person hears me and makes a change for themselves, I can have a nice, peaceful day to feel good that someone joined me in this very hard thing to do for me too. This is not easy. It's definitely not easy for me to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, put my makeup on, because there's no freaking way in hell I'm going to get on camera without makeup. You guys are lucky that you can just stroll out of bed in pajamas and hit play, but I am not comfortable to roll out of my bed and show up here in front of you without makeup on. So I get up an hour and a half early to get myself ready to be comfortable to work out with you. Does that make sense? So I'm going to yell at you and tell you how it is, because then eventually someone will message me and be like, oh my God, Karina, I totally heard you, and I just lost 50 pounds in 6 months. And I'm going to be like, boom! I could sleep tonight. How passionate I am about your success. Get here and blow my nose. All right, on that note, peace out, and I will see you tomorrow morning.